Hi guys, I'm just about to head out for a girls' night out with Marth. I got tickets to see the Met Orchestra at Carnegie Hall like months ago and completely forgot about it. So it was a really nice surprise to see that I have it on my schedule for this week, and I wanted to bring her along and have a little girls' night out with her. So we're gonna go grab some dinner and then head on over to the concert, and I'm so excited for it, and I'm also excited to catch up with her. Honestly, I've been so bad at filming recently because I've been so busy with so much going on, so I'm really glad that I get to show you guys a little bit of fun in New York City now that it's warming up and getting a little bit nicer. I feel like there's more happening, so hopefully I'll be able to show you the fun part of New York City again. All right, I'm kind of running behind, so I'm just gonna head on over and meet up with Mark now. Hi guys, happy Friday, my favorite day of the week. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm quite stressed out. I have so much work to do. I'm currently in the process of making a fun sourdough bread. I did inclusions for the first time, so I'm trying to add flavors to it, and it's not going as well as I expected. It was going really well, and now it's kind of acting up and tearing, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. I'm still working and getting stuff done, but I'm actually supposed to head out soon. I'm just gonna try to leave everything behind and go out and have a nice Friday date night out and have some delicious food and not think so much about everything that's going wrong, as I'm sure it will all work out and be fine. But I'm actually super excited for dinner because this is sort of the hottest new restaurant opening in the city. It is called Le Chêne, and it's a French restaurant here in the West Village. I had a lovely girls' night out last night, and I feel like that was much needed because I haven't really been doing anything this entire week. I've been so busy with work and been recovering from all the party stuff the week before, and I'm just so behind with content. So trying to catch up with everything, but still trying to bring you guys along on things that we're up to. So let's head on over and see how it is. Hi guys, happy Friday. I'm in the kitchen today because we have some family coming into town and I'm having them over for dinner, and I wanted to cook something that is traditionally from my country, and I decided that I'm going to go with a cabbage sarma. If you don't know what sarma is, it's basically, you can either use cabbage leaves or you can use grape leaves, and you basically make a mixture of ground beef and rice and onion and all the seasonings, and you stuff it and you just roll it, kind of like a dumpling almost. But yeah, it is a very cozy and comfort meal that I've honestly been craving recently. I'm really glad that I get the opportunity to make this, but also share it with the people that I love. And then for the side dishes, we're just gonna keep it simple and make a couple of salads and some lemon potatoes and just have a little bit of like lighter vegetables basically. And then I also made a very fun flavored sourdough bread the other day, which is stuffed with scallions and chili crisp. But it's basically my take on a scallion pancake in the form of sourdough bread. It turned out beautiful. It looked gorgeous. It tastes amazing. It is a little bit spicy. Anyways, I wanted to show you how the sarma making process goes because it's actually really fun in my opinion, but I haven't made it in a while, so I'm a little bit nervous. But I have all my ingredients in this large stainless steel bowl. So the ground beef is at the bottom, and then I have some very finely diced onion, rice. I know that sounds weird. That's just traditionally what you put in there. Garlic, and then also some parsley. I'm just gonna add a lot of seasonings now, and then we're just gonna mix it up and we'll roll with it, if you catch my drift. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later and I'll show you how everything is going and the tablescape, which I'm keeping very, very simple, but still wanted to make it somewhat cute. Hi guys, good morning from New York. It is the hottest day of the year here. It is upwards of 40 degrees Celsius. I believe that's like 100 Fahrenheit or more maybe. So we've decided that we're going to have a nice beach day, and I wanted to prepare some snacks and bring them along with us. But first we need to go fulfill our New York City duties, and that is to vote in the primary election. So let's go, and then we'll come back and make some snacks together. It's literally so freaking hot. Like I've been out for 30 seconds and my skin's already feeling like it's burning. You gotta do what you gotta do and fulfill your civic duty. All right, we have voted. Now let's focus on our beach duties and make some snacks to bring with us. I'm gonna keep it very, very simple today. I just want something light but still filling for the beach. So we're gonna make a little sandwich. I have some olive focaccia right here that we're gonna use as bread, and then we're gonna do some mortadella, and then sort of leaning on like a caprese situation, I have some pesto, some fresh mozzarella, as well as some tomatoes. So just something fresh and light and still delicious. And then we're just gonna put everything into a cooler, bring some spritz ingredients so that we can make our own drinks at the beach and just have a very chill few hours. Honestly, we're gonna have to see how long we last because it is very, very hot, but honestly, where else would you be on the hottest day of the year if not the beach, right? Focaccia is actually so soft and it smells really good. I did not make this. I just got it at the grocery store. I wish I had time to make fresh bread, but this is a last minute day trip decision. We just need a little mental health day, I think. I also didn't make my own pesto today. I'm using Gotham Greens pesto, which is my only favorite sort of store-bought pesto, and I love their basil as well. I believe they're also locally based in New York, so spread that onto the bread. I'm not sure if you guys can see what I'm working with here. I'm not putting too much pesto, just not to overwhelm our palate with just this one flavor, because I want the tomatoes as well as the mozzarella and the mortadella to come through. So I have pesto on one side of each one of the sandwiches, 2 thick cuts of tomato per sandwich. We have some fresh mozzarella di bufala from Campania. The middle is very gooey. It's almost like a mix between a burrata and a mozzarella. You know what? Let's just tear it instead of slicing it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, now we're gonna do our mortadella. We're just gonna be very generous with this and layer it up. I love the fact that the slices are thin the way I like them. Here we have our first sandwich. I'm not gonna slice these because it's going to be very hard to pick them up. I did the pesto on the top layer unintentionally. I'm still not awake if I'm being honest, but that's all right. Sandwiches don't have to be serious. Right, there we have both of our beautiful sandwiches. I'm just gonna figure out how to wrap these guys really well. Beautiful, beautiful sandwiches. I feel like another must for the beach is always to have some watermelon. So we're gonna cut some up. I actually cut a few the other day for dinner that we still have left over. So we're gonna bring these guys over to the beach. It smells so good. And then I'm also gonna cut up some orange slices for our spritzes. I cannot be bothered to bring any heavy glass Tupperware or anything like that, so Ziploc is what we're trusting today. There we have it, another perfect beach snack, if I do say so myself. Let's cut up the orange now. What do you know? I already have half an orange left from, I guess, when we were making spritzes last, so I'm just gonna cut up thick slices and then just half these guys. And since there's not too many, we're just gonna put these in a deli container. Deli containers are truly my favorite thing in the world, and I do not care about Tupperware. I've basically replaced most of my Tupperware with these guys. All right, let's build our cooler. We have our sandwiches going in here. We have cut up watermelon going in here, and then we have some plates, food, and then we have orange slices for the spritzes. We are going with select spritz today instead of Aperol. So actually we have an open bottle from the party that has been barely used. So we're gonna bring the open one so that nothing goes to waste. And then of course we need our Prosecco as well as our Topo Chico. Our ice packs going in, and then I'm just gonna bring tons and tons of water to stay hydrated as much as possible and some ice for the spritzes. So let's go have the perfect beach day.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love. Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like